Very good morning, students. You are welcome to online classes of Oriental Public School. This is Pankaj Kumar Mishra. Today I am here with a video of class 9 Political Science, and your topic is what is democracy and why democracy. In this video today I am going to distinguish between democratic and non-democratic government. I mean to say, how can we distinguish between these two forms of government and what may be the basic differences while comparing these two forms of government. So let's begin. First of all, democratic government. As you know, democracy is the best form of government, as the rulers are accountable to the people and have to fulfill their needs. I mean to say, in democracy, a government is elected by the common people and they are totally accountable to the people and have to fulfill their needs. Means this government always try to fulfill the needs of common people. But while seeing non-democratic government, the rulers are not accountable to the people and their needs. In non-democratic form of government, rulers are only accountable to themselves, not to the rulers. I mean to say citizen. They are only thinking about their own benefit, not to the benefits of the common citizen. One more feature of the democratic government: in democratic government, people elect their rulers and have right in decision making. I mean to say, in democracy, government elected by the common people can take decision regarding law making. Not elected by the people cannot come into power and take any decision in democracy. But in non-democracy, people do not elect their rulers and have no right in decision making. In non-democracy there is no any procedure of election, and so they don't have any involvement or right to be involved in the decision making. But in democracy, the parliament is a separate body and has no interference of army. Here parliament is a separate body where law making process is going to be accomplished, and there is no interference of army. Army cannot interfere in the law making process or ruling process of the country. But in non-democratic government, the parliament cannot pass the law about the army without the consent of the chief of the army. You can say also, in non-democratic form of government, parliament is not an independent body. Here army consent taking the consent of army is very essential to pass any law. Until unless you are not taking the consent of the army, you cannot pass any law. So it's very important in non-democratic country to take the consent of the chief head of the army. One more democratic features: any citizen can aspire to consent election for any post irrespective of his or her caste, religion, socio-economic and educational background, which means the right of vote is available to all citizens. In democracy, we citizen have right to vote, and there is the procedure of one person one vote and one value, and each and every person, irrespective of his caste, class, religion, gender, social and economical status, they are given equal voting right. Everyone is having one vote, and one vote is having one value, and you can utilize your one vote to anyone else, whomever you like. But in non-democratic form of government, the citizens of the country have no right to vote, and there is also no applied one vote, one person, one vote, one value. So in non-democracy, there is no procedure of election, and even if election is held, then there is no guarantee that each and every person will be equally treated and they will be given equal status of vote. Moving to the next point, democracy is based on consultation, and in democratic government people enjoy their right to decision. Means in democracy consultated decisions are taken, means one cannot pass the law and take any major decision until unless they are not taking the consent of the majority. Means decision will be taken as per the consent of the majority. Until unless majority is not giving their means consent, and this bill or law cannot be passed in democracy. But in non-democratic government is based on the dictatorship. The ruler does what he wishes, and there is no need to take the consent of the majority. There is no any procedure of this. Only consent of the ruler is necessary, and that ruler is only a single person, maybe monarch, I mean to say king or dictator or army general. They will take all the decisions. They do not need to take the consent of anyone else. They are alone enough capable to take all the decisions. And the next point of democratic government, there are free and fair elections. Elections offer a choice and fair opportunity to the people to change the current ruler. Means here you can change the current ruler if you are not satisfied with the ruling system of him. So in a non-democratic government, elections are either not held, and if held they are not fair enough, rather they are imposing. Means there is no necessary or necessities to be held election in non-democracy. Most probably there is no procedure of election. If somewhere in somewhat country elections are held, it is just like a formality, and there is no any legal procedure. Election may or may not be. If it is happening just like a formality, and there is no given equal opportunity or chances to each and every citizen. And the last point of this comparison we have reached, there is a freedom of expression and people enjoy their fundamental right. In democratic country you have full right to express your opinion, means there is no need to be hesitated. Examples is India. Non-democratic country, there is no freedom of expression and people do not enjoy their fundamental right. And non-democratic example you can give like Saudi Arabia, Zimbabwe, etc. are the non-democratic country. I hope you have understood the topic properly, and today we will keep the topic up to here, and very soon I will coming with the next video and keep the topic continue. So study properly Be safe. Thank you. Have a nice day.